Hello and welcome to the Talking Shrimp podcast. My name is Mitchell Lewin and you are?
I am Joel May.
Yes, you are, and thank you for joining us on this lovely Friday afternoon.
We love a Friday.
Who doesn't love a Friday, and what better place would you ever want to be?
Someone who's going to work the weekend.
I was going to say than listening to the Talking Shrimp podcast, but you can still listen to the Talking Shrimp podcast while you work.
Yeah.
Just do it responsibly.
And yeah.
There we go.
Prioritise well and enjoy listening.
Yeah. How are you on this Friday, Joel May?
Dandy, how are you?
I am excellent, Joel May from the Talking Shrimp podcast.
Are you just saying that because we didn't say it last time?
I don't know if we did. Did we not say it last time?
We didn't say it last time, I remember. Yeah.
Oh, well.
A whole week's passed and we have a few different things to talk about. I think the last one we rambled on about loads and loads of different topics, but
the first thing I want to get out there is thank you for your responses on the icks. And I want to say the ick of the week. The best response we've had of ick of the week.
It's quite a funny one. It made us chuckle.
We had a
we had a few generic ones.
We had generic ones.
You know.
Come on, up your standards, people.
Yeah.
Send us some more icks in, and we will give you your segment on ick of the week.
Would say to a lot of the guys, if you want to impress girls and stuff, this isn't going off us. We're just reading from comments from girls. The way you maybe describe their appearance a little bit, and maybe calling them names a little bit and stuff, like just choose carefully, you know, just tread on those eggshells a little bit.
I don't know what rabbit hole you're digging yourself into, but I'll let you carry on with that one.
No, like a few appearance things, like if you I don't know, like keep going on about it, like, oh, you're so pretty, oh, you're so gorgeous, oh my god, like, oh, just like
dial it in.
Yeah, just, you know,
dial it in,
you know.
Yeah. So
yeah,
ick of the week.
Are you ready?
Ick of the week.
Ick of the week.
Do you want to say it?
Goes to.
Well, you can't say who it goes to, but
somebody who commented.
They said their ick when they were speaking to someone was
they were confused.
They were confused going round and roundabout. And we thought that was a fucking classic because it's just a fucking circle.
Yeah, we don't know why, but we want to know why.
Yeah.
So to the person who sent in their response, please explain.
Yeah, they literally just said they got confused. Their ick was that the person they were talking to
got confused
going round a roundabout.
Yeah. Yeah, which we know this roundabout, and it's not that confusing.
No, we won't say what it is.
I can't figure out what it is that he is confused about, so...
They are, yes.
Well, yeah. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But
anyway,
yeah, they.
Ick of the week. So yeah, now we got that out of the way.
Ick of the week. Yeah, this is a new thing we're hopefully going to do. So if you keep sending us icks, I find them fucking hilarious. I don't know if Joel does.
Yeah.
But send us icks, because they're class. I think they're so funny.
Yeah.
And we will let you know the funny ones and the best ones and honourable mentions. But yeah, send us in icks.
We'll do that.
Yeah. And we'll update you weekly.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. But anyway, more importantly, after it was the podcast last week was recorded after we had stayed at the infamous Adelphi Hotel in Liverpool, which is infamous for being one, a shithole, and two, haunted. We went for the latter. And we just, wanted to investigate a bit and do a video. So we did that, and then we recorded last week's podcast after we did it. But this one's going to be like a bit of a plug because the video is coming. It is going to be out in the world for the first ever Spooky Shrimp Investigates the Adelphi Hotel.
Yeah.
That was a good trailer, that.
It was good. That was a good little baton on to... tell people to go watch it, but yet it's not out until Wednesday.
Yeah, basically, your boys Scooby and Shaggy got in the car, went up north to Scousland, and we didn't sleep.
No, to be fair.
But
spoiler,
we did make a good video.
Yeah, well, we hope you think it's a good video.
No, it's a good video.
It is a good video, to be fair.
I've seen it.
You haven't. I haven't even seen it.
Anyway,
it's still in process.
Yeah, so it will be out. Date?
I want to say the 10th of April. It'll be out
Wednesday.
Whatever Wednesday is.
Yeah, full Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah. This episode came out or will be coming out on Friday the 5th.
Yeah.
So whatever the following Wednesday is, which I will just check, it is the 10th of April.
Yeah.
6 p.m. 10th of April. Get ready for it.
We will go more into that because we do want to plug it, and we want your comments before you see it and then after you see it. But more importantly, though, Friday the 5th of April is today. And guess what's happening today, Mitchell Lewin?
We are currently
to
be watching Mika when this episode comes out.
Yeah.
We will be
I
sat
can
in
be
Wolverhampton.
brown, I can be blue, I can be violet sky.
Oh, I'm not going to do any more. I
I can be purple. Yeah.
can be up.
We're going to watch The Boy. Yeah, we've never seen him before. We're going to Wolverhampton to go see him. So we'll let you know on next week's podcast what it was like.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
we're recording this before we've been, so...
Yeah, it'll literally be released as we are parking up.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So, next Friday. Well, no. Next Friday.
Well, next Friday we'll talk about it. But anyway,
Yeah.
next Wednesday. So Wednesday coming up. Wednesday, 10th of April. We are plugging a video. Our new video is the first video in... Could be a series, maybe.
Well, it kind of is the second video in the series. Because it's... It's what we're calling ghost hunting. We've done Morton Corbett Castle. If you've not watched that, go watch it.
That was very like a trial run, see what we thought, and spoiler, we did invest in lights.
Yeah,
it's
we've
not actually that
invested
dark
since
when we're in
that.
a hotel, but
We might go back to Morton Corbett Castle, to be fair.
we could do.
Now we've got a bit more equipment and knowledge and know what we're doing.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see now with the addition of a spirit box and an EMF signal reader to see about Morton Corbett Castle. So that might be another video we touch on again. Probably not yet. It might be a while before that's happened.
Yeah. So just in case you're wondering, with those two bits of equipment we purchased after Morton Corbett to then just enhance the video, enhance an experience and stuff. Anyway, the EMF reader was the first purchase. That is an electromagnetic field reader, and it literally reads like whatever radiation or whatever electricity's in the air or whatever it is, and tells you how much of whatever is giving off. And so the theory behind it is that everything's like living things are made out of this electric energy, our bubble, our aura, and therefore if there is a ghost and ghoulie anywhere, then it will set this off, basically.
Yeah.
That's the theory
So
behind
us as humans wouldn't set it off.
No.
But it's meant to believe that spirits have a magnetic field, or they give off something that would indicate on this field reader.
Yeah. So in order for us to communicate with them, that's why we used it.
Yeah. So say you held it up to your phone, it would go off because your phone is emitting a signal.
Yes.
It's signaling out a frequency and receiving a signal that would pick up on this EMF reader.
But for example, like your watch.
My watch is a bit of a bad example because it theoretically should, but it doesn't.
It should, but you're not.
It must to a degree, but not enough.
I was going to say,
trigger
yeah.
that. But if you held it up to your watch, which is just a Casio watch,
with a battery,
that's not me saying it's a bad watch. It's a good watch. Yeah,
no, but it's not like electronic.
It's not an electronic watch.
Yeah,
it's a digital watch, but not electronic.
Yeah. So that's the first purchase. Second one, Spirit Box. So we bought a Spirit Box. Big investment, very good.
Big investment.
And it really did make the video. I've got to
say. It did. Yes, it does make the video.
And it scared the living shit out of us. If anyone hasn't used it before, so a Spirit Box is basically a radio. It's an FM radio that sweeps through channels at quite a rate that, we couldn't on a normal radio. So we bought this, and it sweeps through these channels. So it's this white noise that is obviously broken up by any frequencies that it tunes into, but it's very, very fast. So the theory behind it is you put the headphones on, you listen to this through this Spirit Box and a blindfold, and then another person will ask questions to whatever spirits might be about, and then hopefully we'll get an answer from the other person that will hear a response through this Spirit Box. So a spirit will then choose a word, is like the theory behind it. I'm not sure if I believe it, I'm not sure if I don't, but go watch the video and make your own minds up. And I've got to say, when we did it, 100% hand on heart, not fucking about. No, not fucking about. We genuinely didn't fuck about with this.
No.
This was dead serious. This is the most serious we've ever been with each other, I think.
Yeah, and I want that to show in the video. I'm going to be leaving a lot of uncut footage from when we did these Spirit Box readings, because...
Yeah. Even with us fucking around beforehand and stuff, it is so, raw and obvious that we are literally, we didn't fake anything. We haven't tried to change anything, it's literally what you see is what you get.
We bought a radio, just a generic radio. We went to Asda supermarket and bought a generic FM radio to see if we could try this.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it wasn't really what we were after, and it wasn't going to work the way that we wanted or have seen these Estes methods ways of doing it through the Spirit Box reader. And it just didn't work. So we we couldn't prove a fair test if we believed or didn't believe this.
Yeah, because you could, like, with us doing it manually, we could have stopped it on whatever to hear whatever as well. Like
we could have been signaling through channels and it could have stopped on someone talking, and we could have just stopped and listened to that person talking because it was interesting for the video.
Yeah, if you would like, we were thinking about doing kind of an explanation type video, maybe like from this.
Yeah,
as like just us sitting down and explaining it, and we could actually show you how it kind of works and stuff.
We sort of touched on it in the video, I will say.
I know, but like actually break it down into like what it's about, and like even show you like the leaflet and stuff, like the box it came in and stuff.
Yeah,
like
a bit of a review on the product maybe as well.
Yeah, definitely. So if you guys want to, but so those we invested in those two and we used them, and we got a lot of results and interesting things happened, but I think overall I would say I enjoyed making it, but I didn't enjoy staying at the hotel, is the best way I could put it.
Yeah, I'm I gotta be careful what I say. I don't want to spoil the video because it's not out yet.
I know. Just
the video is going to be interesting. Obviously, I'm the only one who's seen it at current, which is at the point of me editing it. You haven't even seen it yet.
I've seen replays of recordings.
The Spirit Box part. You've not seen the rest of it.
Oh, I have. I've recorded some of it.
Well, yeah, you were there when it happens. Yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
But the piecing of it together. I don't see, as we said in the last episode when we sort of touched on this, you have a bit more of a knowledge on this stuff than I do. Because
it's tip of the iceberg. Like,
yeah,
it's only from
you've watched some Sam and Colby videos where they do this sort of stuff, which is kind of where we got the idea, I guess. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm interested in ghosts and spirits and stuff as much as you are.
Mm.
Maybe a bit like I would have never have thought to have gone and done this. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just one of those things where, like, I don't know. It's one of those things that might never be proven, but it's always intriguing.
Yeah, and just to touch back on us saying, like, we're doing this properly. Like, for us, we want to do this properly to prove, hopefully.
Yeah. Like, we are doing it for us. Like, we love you guys to bits, and thank you so much for listening and tuning in and stuff. But we really took this as, like, we want to do this.
Yeah, like, because at the end of the day, everyone, and us as including, wants to know if ghosts are real.
Yeah,
like, it's an unanswered question throughout this planet and this world at the minute. That is it just a myth? Do we exist after death? And hopefully, with this, we'll be able to find out some of them answers to a degree. Yeah, so it'd be nice to know. And I think part of this is like a step into that,
or even just to, like, because we are so on the fence with this.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so
like I didn't even know what the Estes method was until you introduced me into it and said this is, I think that's these ghost hunters do this.
That's the one that, like, if you want, like, we could have asked around, we could have done everything without that spirit box, and I probably would have slept quite nicely.
Yes,
the spirit box was the part that, like, changed the whole video.
Yeah,
really, for me, I'd say, because we like you'll see in the video, but like I think we change.
Yes, definitely.
So, like, at the start, we're fucking around. Like, we're
we're looking around the hotel. We can say that much.
We're having a laugh, having a bit of a song and dance type thing. But then, like, when we do actually stop and try this, it's really obvious that, like, what you see is literally what you get.
Yeah.
Like, what you're gonna watch is literally it.
Yeah. Like, I've watched them clips back, and they are like. Is it a spoiler to say how many times we do it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we try each.
I'm going to say it as we try to communicate via the spirit box on three separate occasions. Mm-hmm. I won't say about if we're successful or anything like that.
No, I would like to say, though, the reason that it's not 4 is because of the third one, I'd say. You'll see in the video, but, like, we were going to do 2 each.
Yeah.
That was in my head.
Yeah.
Just to see what had happened, but we stopped at 3.
Yeah.
And I think that was the correct decision.
I now completely think it's the correct decision. I did at the time.
Yeah,
and I'm not going back on that.
Yeah, don't take, like, our views on this and, like, take them as your views. Like, we want you to go watch this and just give us your opinion. Go tell us it's a load of shit, whatever. But we want to know your opinion.
Because at the end of the day, I still think it's a load of shit. Like, I still don't believe in the spirit box. Like, I'm not going to say any more on that. Now and even before and now that we've used the spirit box, I still don't believe it. I can still in my head put rhyme or reason to thinking all this box is doing is flicking through channels, and all you're going to hear every now and then is the words of a radio host or a bit of a song, and you're going to then, like, just say what you hear, because that's what you do. Like, it'll flip through and say, I don't know, say, like,
Well, it said Royal for me.
Royal on
but
one of
right
them.
now, obviously, with everything going on with like Kate Middleton and stuff like that, like it probably that is just one of the things.
Yeah, it's
like,
one of the things.
I wouldn't think too deep into it. Whereas some other things,
I really want to say something.
some
that
other
I heard,
things that happen on the video, like you can't not think too deep into it.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Like,
just so strange.
And the timing, because I would say as well, like again, this is completely honest. We are being so transparent with everything with this podcast and the video. You can't. We didn't interact with each other. You can't interact with the other person. There is no way of us interacting
I couldn't hear
with
you.
the other person.
On my life,
No,
I
same.
couldn't hear you.
Yeah, and
so when you watch the video and like you ask a question or I ask a question and we respond either instantly or a few seconds after,
it is genuine.
hand
like
on heart,
yeah.
everything I can promise on, I couldn't hear Joel asking questions.
Yeah, and this is like so serious. Like, I know we fuck around, I know we joke, but we really want that to come across in the video, and I think it does.
Yeah,
but we definitely like this is so like.
I'll be honest.
For us,
when we bought that radio the first time, I did debate faking it.
Really?
Yeah, I did, because I was just like, oh, we can make a good video out of this. Like, I don't want to spend this much. No offense, I didn't want to spend this much money on a spirit box because I will say it is the most thing that we've bought together. Cost a wealthy thing that we.
But I'm glad that we did.
We bought, I should say.
Like I'll be honest, like I didn't know that, to be fair. But with this, I'm more.
It crossed my mind. I'll say we could have easily done it. Is what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, you could easily fake shit and stuff, but I don't want to. I really don't want to.
No, I'm glad we haven't. That's what I'll say. I'm glad we haven't.
Yeah,
it crossed my mind that we could have before. Like it was something that we could do. Like we could go there and be like, "Oh my god, did you hear that?"
But again, there's not like not a spoiler, but there's no like jump scares and all this bollocks. But like there isn't the cliche things that you see in like most haunted.
Yeah,
and that's why I think keeping it uncut is like
which might not get us as good views as them.
I don't care. It's
platforms.
Honest. I don't care.
But you know, that's the difference in me thinking it. Obviously, I want Talking Shrimp for us to do well from this, and the part of me before we went was to be like,
this is
we could just go and be like, oh my god, did you hear that?
Yeah, this is also the first time that we've stayed somewhere that's supposedly haunted that we know of.
That we know of. I will say that we know of.
Yeah, but like you go in knowing it.
Yeah.
So that's probably the only difference that I would say, that like we did slight research beforehand, not massive research.
No, we should have done
just
more.
Enough.
I do regret not doing more. Well, I don't at the time regret because the one part that I remember reading
I'll be honest with the spirit box, I wouldn't have been surprised if I heard the name like George, because on the amount of websites with his name on, this is a supposed spirit that haunts the hotel, I wouldn't have been surprised with it, and therefore I would have been like, oh yeah, I knew about that.
Yeah, just to give a bit of backstory, if you don't know, it's probably a bit late now because we spoke about it a lot.
Story time.
The Adelphi is a hotel in Liverpool, located just by New Street Station. Is that right? Lime Street Station.
Lime Street. Yeah.
Lime Street Station.
Yeah.
You know, 5-minute walk away from there. It's a hotel that's been on that ground for over 100 years. There was a hotel there prior to that was knocked down and then rebuilt. If
you speak to anyone in Liverpool, they say don't stay there.
Don't stay there.
Not because of the ghosty goonies, just because
that as well.
Well, yeah, but mainly because like
it's just a shithole.
Yeah, it's a shithole.
Which I won't comment on that right now because I don't think that's fair to.
No, but I'm just saying what we read.
Yeah, we read dog awful reviews.
Yeah.
Like,
well, go look for yourself. You can
read the reviews on TripAdvisor and all that.
Yeah.
Its rating on Booking.com is like 5.9, which it's it's got to be heavy.
Yeah. Like, the only thing I think when reading about on like Booking.com and things like that, the only thing that is odd, because there's no reason that this hotel states, is we can't request to stay on the 3rd floor.
Well, I'd seen some people had requested. That was one thing that I'd seen on the reviews. Some people who were going there to do the same thing as we were doing had requested the 3rd floor. The reason for that being is supposedly the 3rd floor is haunted.
Yes.
More so than the other floors.
More active, isn't it?
More active, and that people had reported hearing like growling noises, and it's haunted by a demon.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that sounds ridiculous. Haunted by a demon. That does sound fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I know. It's
but because of that, we
were like, we're going in deep here, so we may as well just.
We wanted to be on the 3rd floor for the purpose of the video.
Yeah,
me being an absolute scaredy cat didn't want to be on the 3rd floor.
No.
And yeah, for a spoiler, we were on the 3rd floor.
It's not a massive spoiler.
We didn't request it.
No,
because I saw some people had said they were going there to do this, and they requested the 3rd floor, and they were. Like told no, basically.
Yes.
Because I presume. Well, I don't know why. I don't want to presume, but
It's odd that they were said no. That's
they were suggested to stay on the first or second floor instead. It could have been timing. It could have been they were redecking their rooms.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know.
No.
It could have been anything.
No.
But it seemed a bit odd that some people had specifically requested the third floor and we rejected it. That's not to say today you could go and ask it and they'd give it you. But on the premise of us going there, I didn't want them to know that we were going there to go hunt
Yeah,
or
we
whatever.
didn't make it obvious. We were just two lads staying in Liverpool.
For a night, basically. That's all I wanted them to think, so that we'd be put randomly on a room floor.
Yeah.
We just got third pure chance.
Yeah, but we investigated as much as we could have done. Like, we investigated probably more than we should have done, really. With like the hotel in general as well. Like, it wasn't just our room.
No, we went a lot around the hotel. I think we
this.
went maybe into some areas we shouldn't have. But
Yeah.
we went, if door was open, we walked in. We went off that method. I did, personally.
Yeah.
There was like some rooms and stuff where doors were open that I would look in.
Yeah.
That maybe we shouldn't have. But
Yeah.
if
But
a door's
we were
open,
like, why not?
Monkey say, monkey do. That's the thing, isn't it? That's the saying.
That's it. So, yeah. I wouldn't. This is, again, it's not a spoiler. I'm not going into detail with it and stuff. But the main thing that I can say that was 100% a fact that I definitely know of, because it's obvious, whatever. It was so hot. It was so hot in our room.
Agreed.
Compared to the rest of the hotel. Like, even our bathroom, like, it was like an ensuite, and the sort of area between them both, like by the door, it was fine. You go into our, it was so hot.
Yeah.
And there was nothing. There was no radiator, nothing.
No,
it was just
there was
boiling.
a radiator in the bathroom that wasn't on.
Yeah, it wasn't
and the
on there.
bathroom and our little hallway, because basically you walked into the room, you had a hall, a very small box hall, with like a cupboard in.
Little wardrobe.
In front of you had the bathroom.
Yeah.
And on the left, coming back out of the bathroom, was the room, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, as Joel just said, bathroom and hall, nice and cool. The main bedroom, roasting, which is crazy because it was a big room, tall ceiling, no radiators, no ventilation into the room. I couldn't see any vents anywhere.
No.
There was like a door as you walked in and right in front of you that was like, I guess in some hotels they do this, a door into the next person's room, which was locked from our side, and I didn't try it, but I presume it was locked on their side.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was in that room, if I'm honest.
No, I don't think anyone stayed near us. Is the way.
No, to be fair, I don't think I saw a single. Yes, we saw one person on our floor.
Yeah.
Throughout our whole stay, and she was walking down with a dog, and she was at the one end of the corridor. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That's the only person we saw walking around the hotel, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't see many people walking around the hotel. It was really odd. Like, it seemed quite busy when we checked in.
It's the biggest hotel with the least amount of people.
Yeah.
that I've ever been in.
Yeah, when we were checking in, which we checked in after like the checking in time, the lobby was quite full, and we had to queue to check in. But then other than that, we took the elevator and just no one.
Yeah, like we were sat in the main, like, not lobby bit, but like the main sort of.
It was like a grand hall.
Yeah, grand hall. It was huge. You'll see it on the video and stuff. We're the only ones in there. Like, for ages. We were in there like an hour.
Yeah, there'd be like an odd cleaner walk through, or like someone from the staff.
The staff. Right. If you've not watched it, like Mitch, go and watch The Shining. You'll know what I mean. It is literally like that. The staff, everything. It seems so like everyone's on autopilot.
Yeah,
everyone's like just like.
I could agree with that. And I hadn't even thought about it.
Yeah, like if you interacted with them, you wouldn't get a response.
To be fair, it was kind of like that. The receptionist, when we checked in.
Yeah, the receptionist, the cleaner. There was a man that just walked through about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
didn't end up going anywhere.
Yeah,
like there was nowhere to go. It was all shut. Like there's no events
I hadn't
on.
even thought about that.
Yeah,
a lady walked through with a tray of glasses, and I was like, "Where the fuck's she going with it?"
Yeah, the busiest area was the restaurant bar place.
Yeah, the bottom.
But the bottom, the like cellar floor,
which wasn't technically part of the hotel. You could enter that from the public.
Yeah, that was just like a bar, but that was the busiest place. But everything else about it, like there was a bouncer as well. It was. They were literally like on autopilot. It's really weird, really weird. But yeah. So basically, go watch it. We hope we've like plugged it enough here. We hope that you guys are really like looking forward to watching this, because I don't know. It's not like, don't be scared to go watch it either. It's like quite.
It's not scary. I'm terrified of things like this. I hate jump scares. I hate horror movies.
There's no jump scares.
There's no jump scares. I will say there's a part in it that's a bit eerie. Obviously, where we're using the spirit box. But other than that, I mean, the video generally is eerie, but there's nothing to be scared of. Please go watch it.
Also,
when it comes out on Wednesday.
When you watch it, just let us know if you do hear anything else. Because, I mean, at the time of recording, like, I didn't. Like, I can't think of loads. I'm not going to go into detail. We will do, like, a video if you want to. But at the time of recording, I personally didn't see or hear anything that wasn't on the recording. So if there is something, then
I'm just giving Joel a signal to
why?
Be careful what you say.
Why?
I don't want to spoil the video.
I'm not spoiling the video. I'm just saying, if you do, just comment on it. I don't care.
Yeah, if you see anything in the video that we don't mention at the time,
I'd be interested.
Let us know.
Because all I'm saying is at the time, I don't know,
yeah, you said to me while we were there, there's a lot of videos that people put up afterwards, and
did you see
the comments section says oh, did you notice this bit at this timestamp?
Yeah, so timestamp it. If you see something,
yeah, because we might miss it. I might be editing it. I'm dyslexic as fuck. I'll write something out. I'll write a comment out or something, or write something out, and I'll read it back 20 times, but there'll be a word spelt wrong, but I'll still read it how I want it to say rather than what the actual word said. But that's what dyslexia's like for me. We might be doing that with a video. We might be watching it 20 times. I'm probably gonna watch the video over 20 times editing it.
Yeah.
Throughout. So
yeah, but
I'll miss stuff. So let us know.
Yeah, but we hope you do enjoy it. And if you want anything else, then let us know. We could do an explanation video. We could do whatever you like. I don't know. But
yeah, we're pretty open to it. To be fair, we're apologies if you don't like this part of it. We're probably going to talk about it again. So apologies again about that. But
yeah,
it's something that we're interested in. We hope you're interested in too, because who doesn't want to know about ghosts and stuff? Everyone loves a good ghost story, and we're hoping you watch it and can come away and say, two guys from Shrewsbury went to Liverpool and saw this.
Yeah, basically. But we need to do a bit more editing and research, and we will update you maybe next week with further information or
we have some
interesting
after information to talk about.
Are you telling me not to spoil anything?
That's not a spoiler. That's a bit of a teaser.
Yeah.
Something happened in the video that might.
Oh, all right, then just say it.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying something else happened in.
It's
something
led to a big rabbit hole.
We're doing some research into something that happened in the video that we might have. I'm not.
We might have glossed over completely.
We might have glossed over something that happened in the video that now we're doing research about that might be bigger than we even realized.
Yeah, it might be nothing, but it's definitely worth looking at.
Yeah, we're going full rabbit hole. You might not hear any more of it than this, but hey ho.
But yeah, the things that we probably can tell you though, that we'll give you a few things we can tell you. One thing, I think Mitch slept about 20 minutes and I slept about an hour. The whole
I do have a recording of Joel asleep.
Yes, yeah.
It's like a train coming through the hotel.
It wasn't long.
No.
And
I won't release
awful,
that.
But
no,
yeah, there was that. We joined in a quiz. We can say that's not really a massive spoiler. We won't say a lot about it.
Should we say what place we came in the quiz?
No.
You can watch it. That's a spoiler. Yeah, you can watch it.
We did a quiz. It's a fun video. And going around Liverpool, we did the normal things in Liverpool, really, apart from the hotel and things.
Yeah, we had a look around the hotel. I don't know how much of that I'll put in the video.
It's just a generic thing.
Yeah,
it's just
I mean, the video cut, and we after the video happened went to go watch Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
which I'm not putting anything about in the video. So as a little teaser for you guys listening to this, know that afterwards we went and watched Ghostbusters.
Is anyone surprised that Mitch likes it?
Liked Ghostbusters? What do you mean?
No, Ghostbusters in general.
I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan of Ghostbusters, but I respect their good films.
Knew it. I served it up and you took it.
What do you mean? You knew that I was going to say that?
He doesn't like Ghostbusters, guys.
That's not what I said.
He doesn't like Jurassic Park, and he doesn't like Ghostbusters.
They're not a film that I would sit down and choose to watch massively.
Oh.
But I think they're good. I like Ghostbusters. I like the feel-good factor of a Ghostbusters film.
Yeah, but in the meantime, let us know any more X or red flags you have. We'll keep that going. Go watch the video on Wednesday
when it comes out.
And let us know what you think. And then in the meantime, between Wednesday and Friday, we'll give you an update on Friday of what we, I don't know, think about the video, because obviously we haven't watched it yet. So maybe we do watch it and give you an update on what we think or feel afterwards, because that'll be 2 weeks after. But yeah,
more will be talked about on this. We won't talk about it again now in this episode, because we have heavily talked about it now. But this is us plugging it as a here's to come. We hope you enjoy it. Let us know what you think of it when it comes. We will tease and plug it. But what I want to talk to you now, Joel, is about the fucking Truman Show situation that you keep talking about. Do you want to give some backstory on this?
I can do.
Do you want to say why you keep telling me this? So,
but
the Truman Show.
I would prefer to next week.
No. Why?
Because I feel like this episode is needed with the Adelphi and stuff. I feel like I want to do I want an episode on it.
I think no. I think we say a bit more, and I think we'll talk more about the Adelphi next week.
I would like to.
You're cutting us short this episode.
I'm not saying we stop now. I'm just saying I'd like to leave that for another one.
Okay, you don't want to talk about the Truman situation.
For two reasons. I don't want to call this episode The Truman Show, and I want to call the episode with that on The Truman Show.
To be fair, I would have probably called this episode Truman Show.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Okay. Sorry to tease it. We will talk about
All we can say,
Truman
though,
Show.
is go and watch The Truman Show, and then listen to future podcasts.
Yeah, and listen to watch The Shining, because I still need to watch it.
Yeah, you can do. And now you will know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
is it scary?
What I can do, actually, what we can say, I wouldn't say it's scary. I wouldn't say it's not scary, but it's more like the psychological effect, I think. It gets in your head, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I would say with the hotel and everything like that, going back to the Adelphi, is it's gone out of my head now because you said about The Shining. It's so annoying. That never happens on the podcast.
I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, it's so annoying. That's a Nick.
What? Just saying that you were going to talk about something and then forgetting about it?
Yeah.
I can't help you with this.
God damn it. It was your fault in the first place that I forgot it.
Well, I was trying to move us on, I thought. But
No.
So, yes, completely
Let
against...
me think. You go.
I was going to say completely against what I just said. We are still going to talk about the Adelphi. But, yes. I'm going to say about me what I think before us going. I don't believe... Oh, no, that's not right. As we said in one of the first early episodes, I do believe in ghosts and stuff like that, but I can, in my head, disprove it. Like, it does... As someone who's such a logical thinker, it doesn't make sense. As I said in one of the first episodes, when you die, like, theoretically, you die, lights are out, black. Like, that's the end. But, like... As someone who wants to believe it, I think the idea of a ghost is nice.
Yeah.
Because it's made to believe that ghosts are bad. Like, you know, everything says, oh, like, they're haunted, they're haunting things. It's always given as a negative thing. But, like, why is it? Why are ghosts bad? Because theoretically...
Well, I've always looked at it like the unfinished business side.
Yeah.
If ghosts are legit, like...
It's the unfinished business, something that's unfinished. That's always portrayed, like they need to do this final thing before they can fully pass into the the afterlife, sorry. But then, why is that a bad thing? That seems quite a nice thing, though.
Depends on the spirit, I guess.
And it depends on what the afterlife actually is, I suppose, as well.
Yeah.
But that's how I view it. Like, they're always given such a negative light, which I know sounds so silly to say. But ghosts are seen as bad, which even I think that. And staying at the Adelphi, I even thought that. Like, the one thing I read massively before going was that people said a lot, and a lot of people said this, that they'd wake up in the night and either hear talking, like a man talking, or they'd look up and see someone stood, a very prominent figure of a man with a, was it toothpick mustache, I think they said?
Like
I'll have to double check.
or something.
Yeah. And obviously this is the spirit of this George that you said about. And they'd see this person stood at the bottom of their bed. And honestly, knowing that, that's why I slept like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I slept 20 minutes at like 5 in the morning as the sun was coming up.
Yeah.
Because I felt a bit more comfortable then. But
yeah.
Going back on what I was just saying, why am I scared of that then? If my opinion is, why are they bad? I suppose it's because I don't know what they are.
No, I
don't know.
Again, like
I'm so undeterred.
Going back to the spirit box thing, if we didn't do the spirit box and we didn't take it, then
I still wouldn't have slept.
No, I know, but I think you would have slept more.
No, I don't think I would have. Because in my head, I had that thing of, you were there, you watched me all night, sleep, lie in bed.
The spirit box affected you a lot, though. Like, it affected me, but it really affected you.
I think the spirit box affected you more so. I was already terrified.
Yeah, but I mean, like especially the second time, you can see. I think you can see the concern on my face, making sure you're okay, and I was feeling a completely different thing.
Oh, you mean after the third time?
Yeah.
Third time, yeah. I don't know. It's the unknown. I don't know why I'm scared of it, but I am terrified. I don't want to see a ghost.
No,
which is awful when we're going there to try and see one.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I'm terrified. Like, it makes no logical sense why I'm doing it.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I think, like, without spoiling things, I think if you look at it like a logical way, I agree. I completely agree. Because the same with me saying about religion and stuff. Like, I'm not religious, but then again, there's, that factor in whatever. But what happened with us at the Adelphi was almost too coincidental to be classed as logical, is the best way I could put it. I'm not saying ghosts are real or anything like that. I'm just saying if you're saying it's all scientific and on that side and the logical side, I'm saying, well, it's a massive coincidence then, everything that happened that night.
Yeah.
And again,
I can't say anything.
I flip it around and say, like, if it's not a coincidence, then what is it? Like, we're still on the fence with this.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm saying, like, it's I don't know. I haven't got a lot to say. I haven't got a lot to explain and things. We literally just have a bigger rabbit hole.
There probably is another name for this, but I call it like the paracetamol effect, where like paracetamols are meant to make you feel better. Mm-hmm. Do they actually work, or is it just placebo effect? The placebo effect, that's what it's called. But I'm going to call it the paracetamol effect.
Okay.
The placebo effect, paracetamol effect. You have a paracetamol, you feel better. But do they actually work, or are they you just perceiving that you feel better?
Yeah, no, I agree.
In my head, have we gone there in fully expecting of wanting something to happen and willed it to happen? Do you know what I mean? Like, have we paracetamol affected it by going there and wanting something to happen that now we've come away and gone, shit, maybe like
yeah,
we still don't have an answer, but some of that was very coincidental, as you just said to me then.
Yeah, no, it could be. I think, I don't know. I'm not 100% either way.
I'm not either.
I don't think
all I know is I'm terrified of it.
Yeah,
it scares the shit out of me.
Let's just clarify this, right? We're good mates, and like we fuck around with each other and like joke and stuff all the time. We were so serious doing this, and we had a conversation off camera and was like, genuinely, could you hear me, or like, did you make anything up or anything like that? No, 100%.
No, I mean, we said it before on the podcast, but yeah, but
I'm just saying,
the time
like,
as well.
That's the bit that, like, if there was any doubt in that, then you would still be like, oh well, nah, it's nothing.
As we said before, we want you to watch it and see and feel and hear things exactly as we did, because I'm not going to edit any of the footage or cut bits out. Like, the footage is going to be the footage of this spirit box section. Obviously, there's going to be cuts in the video from where we move from place to place and stuff like that. But the spirit box section, which is, I'm going to call it the money shot.
It is, yeah.
It's the make of the video, the meat part of the video. Please watch the rest of the video as well. Don't just cut to that bit. But I'm going to leave it all. They're like, we did it 3 times. The one's like 9 minutes. The 1 minute's like 8 minutes 30, and the other one's like 12 minutes.
Yeah, just to explain a bit more. So you did 2 sessions and I did 1.
Yeah, we said it before. Yeah,
well, didn't we? Did not that bit.
We did, I think.
Not that bit.
Maybe we said it last week. I can't remember.
My point being is that there was a reason for that, which that's what we said earlier.
We don't want you to think we faked it.
No, I know, but like, if you want like an explanation and all that, like, with that method especially, because that's the bit that like sticks with us. Everything else you can kind of say, like there could be this, there could be that and stuff. That one, I can't explain. I don't have.
There's parts in it that are very, as you say, coincidental.
Yes, but I don't have the explanation at all. Whereas some of the other things, I've got a slight incline.
I could draw up some reasons. I don't want to talk about it because it'd be a spoiler to say.
Use like not an example from us, but like just say like
I can't really, because it would be
exactly, that's my point.
It would be situational to what we're on about, and I don't want to spoil it.
No, but don't say what was said or heard or anything like that.
There could be coincidences in it, as you say.
There could, but there were so many of them, especially in a short space.
But that's what I'm saying. It could be the paracetamol effect, as we were there looking for it. We were slightly hearing things that we wanted to hear. We were feeling things that we wanted to feel, in hopes that something had happened.
It could be, but I don't think it was with the spirit box. I don't think it was at all.
But yeah, I get that too, and I do slightly agree. But
like, just
being a logical thinker, I can debunk it.
But go off your heart with it. I really don't think that's the case.
I don't know, because I'm so scared of them situations. If I wasn't so scared, then I could be like, it's like being terrified. Some people are absolutely scared of heights, and other people are fine with it. if I could be one of them people who is just not scared of this, I think I could easily sit there with that spirit box on and talk forever, and still, like, say we. Okay, I'm not going to say this is a spoiler. This isn't a spoiler. Say we spoke to someone and we got solid answers every time. They were responding to every question. Every answer they were given was a perfect answer to what we gave. I think I could still debunk it. I could still be like, oh, well, you know, it's just coincidence. I could still try and debunk it.
Yeah.
But that's who I am. I'm a logical thinker. I want to debunk it. That's why I'm not really interested in Sam and Colby and stuff like that. Because I'm one of them people who sees one of them videos and goes, oh, fuck, they faked that. You know, oh, he's just saying answers. Like, oh, he's asked this question.
Going off that, you guys can laugh at Mitch in this video.
Yeah, I know, because I'm shit scared of it.
But that's what I mean. Going back to, like you said, ages and ages ago at the start of this podcast, the logic behind it can't override those feelings.
Yeah.
So going off the feelings of what you knew in that minute, like, because you're so, like, emotionally in it, your head can't hear something else. That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
it could be. Like, it could be hearing it.
It could be.
I'm looking for it.
For the amount of times...
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
I
think I
would like to say, though, we're both on that, like, we're on that side where, like, we, throughout the video as well, we're trying to debunk stuff. We're trying to, like, say things. There's bits where, like, we've recorded and then gone after, or even in the video said, oh, actually, no, it could be that and things. But there's other bits
I'm
where...
I'm going to spoil a little bit. Not massively. The EMF reader went off at one point when you were holding it up against something. I don't know if we recorded this. We did record it. It will be in the video. You held it up to something and was like, it was going off mental. But then I debunked it because there was a plug socket just below it. And I was like, probably, theoretically, the cables are going up through the wall.
Yeah, but
and
then,
the cables would be giving off a frequency.
Totally agree. But then I did it on another wall with the exact same cable idea and nothing.
Yeah, agreed.
So I'm not saying, oh, it works and it's whatever. I'm just saying, like, I can't explain why there's a different... like, reading off this.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense because there's no other variables in it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I held it in the middle of the room.
And it went off.
And it's going off. Like, it's not a massive spoiler. It's one bit. But, like, I'm holding it in the middle of the room and it's going mental. There's nothing around us.
All I will say is, part of me would be able to debunk that more easily than if it had just gone off once. You took it away and turned it on and it didn't go off again. Yeah. I think it's easier to debunk if it was a solid signal constant, rather than if you turned it on.
There's a bit with that does happen, though. I'm not going to say.
Yeah, don't say any more on that. Yeah, I know what bit you're on about too, but yeah, I don't know. I'm such a logical thinker that I would always try and debunk this until I'm completely proven wrong. But I don't want to be proven wrong because I'd be too scared to know.
Yeah.
And until that day, it'll either be a yes or I'll always be looking. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I think the always looking will override the like true or false nature of it.
Yeah. Well,
I
think it will, because
if I turned around to you and said, like, I know the answer, what happens when you die, do you want to know?
But I wouldn't believe you. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but if I could prove it, that's what I mean. Like, if I, like you said with that, if I could prove that, because that's basically what it is, really, isn't it? The truth behind death.
Yeah, but I don't think there's ever a way of knowing that.
No, I know. I'm just saying the theory behind it states that if you knew that for definite, if you told that and proven that this is the case, then what's the point in living anymore? Or is there more point in living anymore?
Yeah.
So, like, you're still, it changes the way of your life. Whereas, like, not knowing, like, it's like Bigfoot. Not knowing Bigfoot's real keeps people searching for it, keeps people hot on their toes and stuff.
Agreed.
So in that theoretic sense, the same with the video, you not knowing whether those responses were real or not made your heart beat faster. That's the logic behind it, isn't it?
Yeah, to a degree, yeah. But then that's just me being scared. Like, I'm not afraid to admit that I was absolutely terrified.
That's the reason behind it.
Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, like, I agree.
Legit or not.
Yeah, I agree.
You know.
I agree. I do agree. Completely agree with you. I'm saying I'm that part of me that's scared is a separate part to me that is logical and can think that's bullshit. Like as I was saying, them Sam and Colby videos, I don't watch them because I'm the sort of person who will watch them and go, oh, they faked that bit. Oh, that bit could be fake. They've done this here to do that bit to make that bit scary. They've added a bit of music over that part. Just to clarify, I won't be putting a lot of music over the video because it just adds an area of effect.
Yeah,
it's just false. You're falsifying your audience. into making it more scary.
It's like the only bit that I would say that we've done that in the video, we only did it because the Estes method told us to. And that was to make the room darker.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the senses, your sensory overload.
Yeah, I know.
Part of you depriving your vision.
I know,
but
I'm only saying it was part of the method. We were told to do it, so we did it. Like,
we did have lights on, but for lighting, because obviously we don't want it to be.
Well, you'll see. Yeah. But I don't know. If you want to ask us anything as well, if you want to ask us or know more, we can do. That's what I was going to say. I remembered just before we end.
Go on, then, right at the
end. We will obviously do the post about this and stuff. But if you'd like behind the scenes shots and a few like things that aren't in maybe the video and a few photos and stuff from, like you said, behind the scenes.
Photos. I'll use a lot of the footage. To be honest.
All right, let me explain this. Sorry. On the post will be just like, if you want to see like some funny shots, some funny whatever, like just some behind the scenes stuff from that video. I like the idea of behind the scenes thing with a video.
I'm sure we got some pictures and stuff.
I've got loads of stuff. Yeah. But we'll do it. So but we hope you enjoy it. If you don't, sorry, but
it comes out on Wednesday. So 6 p.m. Wednesday. Be ready for it. I might do like a little scheduled post thing where we can all watch it together if you fancy watching it with us at 6 p.m. on Wednesday.
Actually,
Not promising that. I can do a thing called a premiere where it'll go live at 6 p.m. and we can all watch it together and we can all communicate as it's happening. Might do that. I might not. I don't really know. Not sure about that one yet.
Yeah, but let us know.
Keep an eye on. We'll post about it before. So
but
anything you want to add before we finish?
Stay spooky.
Stay spooky. We've got nothing else planned massively in terms of live action videos. So at the minute, we have in the pipeline, but we're not doing anything acting on them yet. We've got ideas. We're not acting on them yet.
Sure.
Okay, we are. I'm teasing you. Of course we are. We're doing something. We're always doing something. We're Talking Shrimp is always doing stuff.
Yeah, we're always doing something.
And we'll always have a podcast to talk about it. So
this is the main thing we live for right now.
Literally, I fucking love this shit.
I love it.
I hope you enjoy it as much as we do.
Yeah. But,
so on that, I hope you enjoy the video as much as we have enjoyed making it and all that lot. And on Wednesday, just please share the fuck out of it, because like as much as I said we've invested
a lot into this.
We've invested our time and effort into this, and we're proving that it's not fake.
Let's do a proper one, okay? A proper one that no one ever does anymore, right? This shit is fucking class. We love doing it. It was great fun to do. We've just watched like some of it back and stuff. We love it. We've done more investigating work. It's really intrigued us. We are so fucking ready for this shit, okay? And we want to do more. So in order for us to do more, we need you guys to watch it. Go tell your friends. Go tell your dogs. Go tell your neighbor. Whatever you like. Go watch it. Go tell us what you think, and we'll have more.
Yeah, comment, like the shit out of it when it comes out on Wednesday. Because like I'm not even joking. I was shit scared to the point where when we left, I was like, I don't think I can do another one. But if that's not me saying to you guys, prove me wrong. But I'm gonna say that cliche thing.
If you guys like it,
we'll
do a lot for this.
I'll do more, and that proves like I will only do it for this.
Yeah, totally. So go do it. We hope you enjoy. And I'm sorry if you don't. But again, as we always say, we don't care.
We don't care.
But we love you guys a bit. So we'll see you in a bit.
Wednesday,
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Bye.
Goodbye.